what's up, everybody? I told y'all I'm coming back with the podcast, season 1, episode 2. This is on my cousin UGXT-PODS1EP2. If y'all want to add us, 3 people playing Fortnite, of course. But before we get into the creative game mode, where did you come from? And I know you're my cousin, but I just want people to hear this story. How did you go from Nintendo Switch to be playing on the Switch, 30 FPS, mind you, playing on a PS4, 60 FPS, then playing on a PS5, which could be 60 FPS or 120 FPS. Depends on what type of monitor you have, if you do have a monitor. But where did it come from, Thais?
So I just thought of playing on a different system. So when I started playing on Nintendo, I thought I was like pretty bad. So then when I played on Nintendo, I saw my brother's PlayStation. I saw him playing Fortnite. So I went on Fortnite and then I started playing on his PlayStation. And I got good on his PlayStation, so I started playing on that. And once I got my PS5, he gave me this account that I'm playing on right now. And yeah.
Okay, so Lamont, do you have any questions for this young fellow right here?
Same fella right here.
Yeah, do you have any questions?
What role do you play in duos?
I would play a fragger.
How did you come up with your game sense? Who helped you?
Spider-Man.
Shout out Lamont. Okay, so who taught you that nasty piece control that you have? Because if y'all want to see his piece control, I may have to spectate him, or he may have to go into the aim stream map. But it's perfect. It's wonderful. You know, it's like looking at a pro player. So who helped you with your piece control too?
Spider-Man.
2 shouts out. Could you ready up, please? But you know, have you ever thought about playing KBM?
Say that again?
Have you ever thought about giving keyboard and mouse a chance? You know, playing on a keyboard and mouse.
I have, but then I stopped trying to do it.
It just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Why do you think it didn't work out? Do you think that there was a reason? Do you think it wasn't meant to be? Do you think that you just couldn't remember all of that? The muscle memory wouldn't click? What would you think? All right. So, Lamont, you have a role in this too. I want you to ask the questions further on too. You got everything. Come on, you got the questions. You just come on. Ask some questions.
Okay. So, what made you want to play the role of fragger?
Huh?
What made you want to play the role of the fragger?
I really don't know.
Do you just like attacking, you know, rushing head first, like clicks, you know, playing offensive instead of defensive and safely and calm? You know, you have an aggressive gameplay. Do you think there is a reason why you love playing aggressive?
Because when I play aggressive, mostly I can kill them and I make the people that I'm rushing, I make them get really mad and I get into their head.
Oh, so you're one of them players. So you play aggressive, but smart at the same time too.
Not really smart. I wouldn't say smart.
But effective. Let's use that word effective. So you play effective and aggressive.
Yes.
Okay, so Lamont, you know, you're not seeming like you're kind of well in this one. What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just listening.
Okay, so you're just listening. I want you to ask some questions too. This isn't just mine. This is yours. So you got your shot.
Okay. So if you get into your person's head, so would you say you take fights slower, or would you say you take fights faster?
I would say I try to take them faster.
Yeah, that's always good. That's always good. Why do you try to
But
take fights faster?
What you say?
Why do you try to take fights faster? Just ask him. Is there a story
So,
behind it?
so I can probably try and kill them faster, so it wouldn't take too long.
But don't you think if you try to take fights faster, something won't happen in your way? You know, like trying to put your crosshair on somebody. You know, don't you think that'll be like one mistake that you will make trying to
Not sure.
get with the fights faster? You know, get through with fights earlier. Don't you think that's a mistake you'll make?
Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
Do you think that like you'll mess up on your crosshair placement with shotguns and ARs if you need to spray? If you try to take the
Yes.
fights faster?
Yes.
Okay, so Lamont, how do you personally, because I didn't get to ask you in your interview, how do you take your fights? Do you like them faster or slower?
Well, lately, this season, I've been taking my fights more faster because of the meta, spray and pray. So the meta is trying to take it faster. But if it doesn't work out and I get hit for like a lot of damage, then I'll start trying to take it a bit slower and slower. That's what I've been starting to do. Because since the meta changed, my playstyle has to change, right?
Okay, so do you think the spray meta is a W this season? Do you think this would be one of the best spray metas that we have had since, you know, the
Since the
auto,
P90.
since the P90? You think that this would be the best spray meta?
Not really. Because the P90 was overpowered when it first came out in Season 6 with the heavy. It was overpowered.
Okay, so this is a question for Thias. Do you think going on further playing, will you be playing Fortnite or will you switch to a different game? Do you think Fortnite would die? That's my question. Going on forward.
Yes. I kind of think it will because, I mean, they broke the towers back and more people are landing there. And since they did that, everybody has been mostly sweating.
But don't you think that that's what the people have been wanting, you know?
Huh?
Don't you think that's what the Fortnite community has been wanting?
Yeah. They have been wanting to the towers back.
And Tilted has always been like that. Since Season X, you know, Tilted has always been like that. Any form of Tilted that we have had. Lazy Lake has been like that. Lazy Lake isn't Tilted though. But let's use it as a reference for Tilted. So do you think that this new meta, you know, with the striker, do you think the striker will be one of the most effective? Rate the striker top tier. You know, like what do
I
you
would
give the
say,
striker?
I would say number 2.
You will give the striker number 2. So what's your number 1? What's your number 1? And I think we all
Huh?
know what number 1 should be. What's your number 1 shotgun? And I think we all know what number 1 should be. Did you hear the question?
Yeah, it's pump.
Oh yeah. The striker is pretty effective, but I would think the spray meta this season is more effective than, you know, using any other gun.
Why would you say that the striker is your second best? You like,
Because I wouldn't usually use autos and heavies.
Well, in my opinion, I would say striker is probably my fourth best because like I'll put pump in first, I'll put my attack second, uh,
I feel
charge in
you.
third, and then striker in fourth.
So what do you think about the heavy before it was nerfed? Like, I know you didn't get to play in the season when the heavy was out, but the heavy now is still pretty much effective. But with me, here's the problems that I have. And the problems that I have with the heavy is that I could barely even hit my shots with it. You
Same
know,
here.
and it's like, the YouTubers, like with the new reticle and stuff like that, with the small version scoping
Mhm.
in and stuff. I just don't understand why isn't the heavy the same way that it has always been. That's something right now that I'm still trying to figure out. I did email Epic Games like about this game. I can be pretty much of a Karen sometimes, I would say. But Lamont, do you have any more questions for Thias?
Mm, yeah, I do. So, what do you, what do you have to say to all these young players trying to become fraggers today? What would you say they would need to work on?
I would say just try your best. Get like IGL to help you. If you're trying to have a trio, you can get a tarper, or you can have a support fragger. And keep on practicing like your piece control. And practice with your duo, because sometimes with your duo you can do you can steal the wall like duo piece control, if you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay. So, how do you think being a fragger is? Do you think it would be the hardest role of a trio or a duo? Do you think the fragger is the hardest role?
Mm, no,
Why do you say no?
because when you're mostly like a fragger, you get the best weapons. You have to farm mats, and sometimes when you need mats, you can ask your teammates like your IGL. Your tarper mostly needs all the mats so he can tarp. But yeah,
Okay, so guys, do you think that you will do you want to keep gaming or do you have something else in mind? You know,
feel like I want to keep gaming.
Lamont said otherwise. Lamont said he wanted to have himself a full career. But why do you say you want to keep gaming?
Huh?
Why do you say you want to keep gaming?
So I can become better.
He can make his
Um,
mama proud.
I can use my knowledge if whenever I need to use my knowledge, I can use it when I get older. And I could get better. I can 1v1 kids, like wager stuff. And yeah.
Okay, so this is the question. Would you rather wager somebody for $1,000, but you would have a 10% chance of winning? Wager somebody. You owe them nothing though, but a clip on TikTok. If they beat you, they get an easy clip of TikTok on you. But if you win, they have to give you 1,000 V-Bucks. Well, not 1,000, more than 1,000. But would you do that wager? Do you think that would be a fair wager?
But that was for more V-Bucks,
Or getting clipped on TikTok? I would say it's a fair price because period. If you get clipped on TikTok, people are gonna get clipped. People are gonna die. Lamont, do you have any questions?
No, I mean, I don't have any more. I
You
do
can't
have
think
one
of
more.
any?
I have one more. What if you could play IGL? What kind of IGL would you be?
Uh, what did you say? Did you have a question?
Yeah, I said if you were IGL, what kind of IGL would you be?
Say that for me again.
If you
If
were,
you were an IGL, what kind of IGL would you be?
I would be like rushing IGL.
What'd you say?
I said I would mostly be like a rushing IGL.
What's a Russian IGL?
I would mostly rush all the time. Like I would play aggressive.
okay, so IGLs, they are
But
the
you don't even play that you don't even play that aggressive. I was over your house and you were scared of the kids in open league.
I know.
so the IGL, they make half of the decisions, but this is the question for both of y'all. How do y'all like your trios?
My
Like,
trio is good.
hold on, no,
What's your
like
trio?
I mean aggressive, a defensive trio. Like, how do
Oh,
you like them?
my trio. I like my trio to be balanced. See what I like
Mostly
in my trio
aggressive.
is
I would
good
like mine
fighting.
to
I
aggressive.
like good fighting for my trio, but for them to not fight all the time, only fight when you need to.
Okay, so that will be all for today's video. If y'all want more episodes, I will find more people. But love y'all. Peace out.